Hello, my name is Maybe so maybe you should sew. In this video, I will be making a skirt. It'll be half and half red and black. I will put up that drawing I made. I apologize for the crappiness of the reference that I have, but this is something I did very quickly. And I didn't want to add so much detail that it seemed impossible to do, so I did use another reference to like draw this model, I guess you could call it, but I cannot find it, so I apologize. The first thing I did was just looked at my waist. The way I wanted this skirt to sit was on my waist instead of my hips, so I was basically just trying to make sure I got that part right. I basically used a piece of t-shirt. I had found just a random piece of t-shirt, black t-shirt, lying around, so I was like, this should be fine for like the base of my waist anyways. I did run into an issue of this cloth rolling. It seemed to like roll up on one side. So right here, I'm just showing you where I put my marks at for sewing. Just wanted to show you like the process of what I do before I start sewing. And I just really just put in some pins and one safety clip. It seemed to help a little bit more. I also would like to say that you do not have to sew it this way. It is perfectly fine to sew it on you with a sewing machine. This just worked best for me. After I sew, I just put on that piece of fabric just to see what it looks like and just show y'all what it looks like, just as far as that process goes. And it doesn't look great, but it is a good start. Here I just wanted to show you like what cloth I'm using. This is just something I got from Walmart in the little sewing section. So right here, this is just how it looks after I put on that black fabric over the t-shirt. Again, I just did this to keep that part from rolling up like it was on that side of me. Just a side note, I apologize, I did not film me putting on that big part, like the big piece of fabric that's actually going to be the skirt. It was a really big hassle because I have a very small desk, so it was hard for me to keep the phone steady. So I'm just gonna show y'all what it looks like, and I'll figure it out next time I do something like this. So this is what it looks like after I've already put on that big piece of fabric. It is extremely long, so the next step will be to just like cut it down to the size that I actually want. I did this on purpose just because it's better to have too much than have too little, you know. I also just wanted to show y'all what it looked like on me. I was pretty happy with it. There is one part that I obviously missed in the back. It's not completely closed, so I ended up doing that after this video, this shot right here. I also don't think I have formally shown y'all that I have this mannequin. It I just now got it. Very happy, very excited to use it, obviously. And I just wanted to show y'all what it looked like and show y'all that I did sew that part that I left open on accident before. About 3 cuts later, this is how it looked, and I am pretty happy with it. I did end up cutting it a tiny bit more just to kind of create a more square shape with that middle part. You'll see it in a second. Okay, so I have placed my skirt back onto the mannequin because I'm going to now place the red fabric that is in my hand. Mistakes were made through this progress. Um, I had it on the mannequin and planned to sew it on the mannequin. Didn't really like how that looked, so I ended up going to the sewing machine and sewing on myself. A lot happened, but it did end up looking the way I wanted it to. Sewing on myself right here was very difficult. I really only did it for like the corner and a few parts after that, but after that I went to the table. And then I believe after that I went to the sewing machine. Here's what it looked like after I did the very first side, and now I'm working on the next side. It does look a little bunched up, but I think it's just a little bit more tight fitting because of the type of fabric I used. I did slow down this side just to show y'all what rushing does. I feel like I was rushing this part a bit too much, so it ended up like really like squishing together and like making it look a little weird. I'm gonna probably fix it later with a sewing machine. So for the sake of this video not being like 40 minutes long, this is where I stopped. I am happy with this. It is a good base to start with, and I can just start adding other things. I may add a thicker fabric over that black just because it looks really thin, but we'll see. And I'm gonna touch up a lot of spots that I'm pointing to, as you can see. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, let me know what you think, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.